Hello Aquarius, I'm here to give you insight for the month of March. I mean, we're at the tail end of March, so yeah, let's just see what's going on with you guys, or what you guys need to know. All right, go ahead and clear space. Aquarius, what are the potential energies? Okay, what are the potential energies for you in the month of March? Alright, okay, so you're reorganizing your life, or you need to reorganize your closet. I was hearing rearranging things. I was hearing compartmentalizing. I can't say that fast. A star is born, or star is reborn. So I do see that some of you are taking back your power. You're stepping into the spotlight. You're not shying away. Or maybe you were shying away at one point, and now you're stepping into your star quality. You're just, for some of you, being very vocal. You're standing out. Bad bitch, no muzzle. Okay, you definitely are speaking up here. Or you're encouraged to speak up. I was hearing shooting the shit. Okay, so you could be just talking shit, just talking random, just... Alright, you're practicing healthy boundaries, or encouraged to practice healthy boundaries. Somebody's setting healthy boundaries. There's some codependency here. There's the energy of someone trying to piggyback off of somebody else's energy. They need somebody's light. They need somebody's name in their mouth to, I don't know, to get recognition. Something like that. Adjust myself here. Okay. Spiritual maintenance. Okay, so you're going to do some spiritual maintenance, or you are doing spiritual maintenance. Someone is. Okay, supernova. So yeah, it's giving star quality, larger than life. Somebody is completing a chapter. Something is really expanding, blowing up. I was hearing unexpected. This could be somebody else. Maybe somebody has a supernova type energy. I was hearing you cease to amaze me. Somebody's angry. Just pissed off. Don't be afraid. Move forward, brave heart. So you need to move forward. Be brave. You're a star. How can you not shine? So star is coming out. In the tarot card, not in the tarot card. The star card represents Aquarius. It represents you, Aquarius. So star is coming out left and right. This is definitely for you. Wow. Let's leave it all there. Let's just leave it. Let's see what else is going on with Aquarius. Yeah, somebody was trying to dim your light, or maybe your light was dimmed. Now that this chapter's closing, or now that there's a transition, like for some of you, you feel like you can step into your power now. You feel like you can be bold. You can be, just bold. Okay, what else is going on with Aquarius? What else is going on with Aquarius? Okay, black square. So some of you feel like you're kind of floating in the abyss. You're feeling as though your feet are not touching the ground. You're just kind of floating in space here. Okay, for some, it's like you're floating in space. You're floating in space. Can we get the words out? You're floating in space, but you're just kind of going with the flow. I was hearing whatever I pick up, whatever I collect. Okay, I was hearing like Papa was a Rolling Stone. So I don't know. It's like you may be floating in the abyss, but you're going to collect something along the way, or you're going to attract something. For some of you, you're very much aware of this. Others of you, this is unexpected. Okay, yeah. It's important for you to stay in your lane. Okay, don't get off course. Don't allow anybody to take you off course. Stay in your lane. This very well could mean just minding your business. Okay. There's a vampire on the loose here. Okay, somebody is tripping. All right, they're trying to drain somebody's energy. Somebody feels drained. could feel drained, and it could be because of this vampire energy. This is something that's sucking you dry, draining you, something that's feeding off of you as well. That's why some of you need to do spiritual maintenance, or a lot of you need to do spiritual maintenance, because it's I was hearing a succulent, succubus, incubus. What is going on? Okay, there's somebody who is draining you, or this is a situation that's draining you. So you need to be very mindful of this. Okay, this draining energy may want you to get off track. They may want you to get off course. All right. Okay. Wow, Spirit just told me some of you Aquarius, and this is a masculine energy I'm getting. There's an Aquarius masculine that is in a vampire energy that's trying to get somebody off course. What is going on? Okay, yeah, there's somebody who's a troll here. Somebody's trolling. They're playing games. It could be trolling and draining somebody's energy. This is their goal. This is what they aim to do. Okay, that's why it's important for you to stay on course, not to get caught up in this troll-like energy. Okay, there could be somebody who's trying to ensure that you stay lost, that you stay just kind of, I don't know, disconnected. Like, they want you to feel lost. They want you to feel like you're left out, or like you don't belong, or something like that. This is a strong energy. What else is going on with Aquarius? All right, yeah, people are talking shit. Somebody's broadcasting something. They could be telling your business. Oh God, I hope this mic is working. Sometimes the volume's low, so sorry about that, guys. But yeah, somebody's podcasting. They're just talking stuff. Somebody could be making themselves, they're forcing themselves to be heard. They're just, I don't know, just running their mouth here. Somebody could be speaking up as well, like standing up for themselves, speaking up for themselves. I'm hearing, I'm banishing you, I'm getting rid of you, speaking it into existence. Somebody is triggered. What is going on? Somebody is triggered. What is going on, Aquarius? All right. What else is going on with Aquarius in the month of March? What else is going on with Aquarius? Aquarius. What else is going on with Aquarius in the month of March? Or just the remainder of March, whatever. Time is fluid. What does Aquarius need to know? Okay, compassion. You're wanting some compassion, or maybe you're encouraged to be more compassionate towards others. Okay, somebody needs to come from the heart. They're encouraged to act from the heart, be understanding, supportive, lead with kindness. There's somebody who is persevering. They're overcoming obstacles. This mountain represents challenges, adversities. Okay, but you're moving forward, I see here, Aquarius. This is you ready to take the challenge. Wow. I don't know why I got a vision of somebody ganging up on someone. Somebody could have been ganged up on, or somebody was ganging up on someone. But this person's persevering. They're driven. They're motivated. Okay. They're not taking no for an answer. Somebody is in regret. Okay. They could have been in regret for coming up against this person, or for trying. I don't know. There's like an energy of somebody trying to throw obstacles at someone, but they're going to regret it. Okay. Somebody is in regret. They feel guilty. They feel disappointed. I was hearing, had I known. Okay, somebody, obstacles could have been thrown at somebody, and they're feeling regretful, like, oh, I should have known. I should have never did this, Instead of living in guilt, have compassion for yourself. Learn the lessons. Overcome the challenges that are ahead of you. Okay, yeah, because you are the warrior. Divine protection. Push forward. This can be you or someone that's in this warrior energy. They're up for the challenge. This is somebody in masculine energy here. I was picking up on a masculine energy. So this masculine energy is very confident, assertive. They're taking action, or this is encouragement for you to tap into this energy. Be action oriented. I was hearing somebody needs to put their emotions and their feelings to the side, not in a way where they're being harsh to others, but use logic, I'm seeing here. And then lonely. Somebody is feeling lonely, feeling like an outcast. Makes a lot of sense with that, black square card here. Somebody may have wanted to isolate you, or there's somebody who is isolating someone, making someone feel alone, or there's somebody who's feeling rejected. They're yearning. They're feeling lost as well. So this could be somebody else that's feeling this way. All right, gonna finish this up. All right, let's see how many views I get on this Aquarius reading. If I get a lot of views, pretty good views, I will be doing a monthly reading for April. But if not, I'm gonna have to skip y'all. It's a lot to keep up with all of these readings. Maybe that was Aquarius's energy telling me, oh no, you're gonna do our reading. All the cards fell out of my hand. All right. Okay, let's see. What else is going on with Aquarius in a month of? Oh gosh, yeah, more cards are getting. And I think it's probably these cards, because they're just so freaking thin. There's a lot that just came out. Okay, what is going on? I was hearing a lot of hasty energy. What is happening here? And I shuffled these cards several times and they never popped out like that. They are kind of hard to shuffle because they're so thin and they're slippery, but this very well could be Aquarius energy. Yeah, some of you Aquarius could be very extroverted at this time. You're kind of boisterous. I don't know if I was hearing some of you, your throat chakra's pumping. You're kind of out there and just like, oomph, like leading with your chest. All right, what else is going on with Aquarius in the month of March? Aquarius. What's going on with Aquarius in the month of March? What's going on with Aquarius in the month of March? Cards got flipped over. Oh well, I'll fix it later. Or is it this? No? Oh, here it is. It's gonna bother me if I don't change them over. Jeez. Okay. Aquarius, what's going on with you guys? What else is going on with you guys, Aquarius? All right, so we got the Four of Swords. So resting, I was hearing, don't worry, be happy. I'm hearing, I'm not stressing anymore. So you could have been through a situation, or there was something that was stressing you out or wearing you out or bothering you, but now you're at peace, or you're encouraged to be at peace. And it had something to do with some money or material troubles. It could have been, work related. Interesting. I was hearing homelessness. What is going on? Somebody could be homesick, or they're getting used to being away from home, or getting used to the situation. This Five of Pentacles. I was hearing like a setback. Somebody's like just either getting over it, or they're coming to terms with it. All right. I was hearing back to the drawing board with this King of Wands here. So you could have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries in your chart, or dealing with the Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I was hearing, I want you back. So there is an energy of someone who may want this fire sign energy back. I was hearing crawling back to me. The grass wasn't greener on the other side. So there was somebody who thought the grass was greener on the other side, and here they come crawling back to this fire sign person, fire sign energy. I was hearing, I'm wounded, I'm hurt. Okay, somebody could have had a time of respite. If they weren't venturing off to the other side, they could have had a moment of respite, and they're coming back, but they're coming back wounded. What is this Five of Pentacles? Five of Pentacles, a Ten of Wands. So this is burden. This is setback. This is a lot of weight. a lot of baggage here. Okay, I was hearing some type of complacency. There's somebody who has like a lot of baggage and they're complacent. What is this Four of Swords here? The Four of Swords is justice, okay? Somebody could have been maybe in jail, or they could have been, could have dealt with some karma. I was hearing dealing with the repercussions, dealing with the court system, something like that. They had some time away to deal with whatever this is, but they're coming back and they have a lot that's weighing them down. Like, they're wounded. This is somebody who's wounded. I was hearing that they're not weight bearing, so somebody could have been laid up in the hospital bed or went through something, some life-changing events. Something happened here, all right, and they're having a hard time either bearing weight or having a hard time. They're in recovery here, but they're, I don't know, it's still not, I was hearing like a monkey on your back. Okay, so there's an energy of somebody who has a monkey on their back. They have some type of addiction or something that just kind of weighs them down, something that they carry with them here. Yeah. Okay, somebody's weighed down by their situation. They're weighed down by a situation here, okay? But I do see that there is someone who's overcoming this, because, you know, we have the King of Pentacles, or excuse me, the King of, you could be done with the King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but we have the King of Wands here. So it's like they're looking back. It's like an energy looking back. Okay, what is this King of Wands giving? King of Wands is giving the Knight of Cups. So somebody is very much in love with this person who has baggage, who's dealt with karma. Somebody has definitely watched somebody experience karma, but they still have love for this person. Okay. This could be a female, this could be a male. I was picking up, this is like a female energy, this fire sign person, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. They have masculine energy here, but there is like a touch of like femininity, even though there is a knight here. Okay, this is somebody who goes after what they want, they go after what they love, they follow their heart, they're very passionate here. Okay, I was hearing it's very difficult loving you. So this could be a relationship. It's very difficult. Like, okay, it could be difficult. Someone could be following their dreams. Somebody could have been dealing with a lot. I was hearing getting the shit end of the stick. They had a lot of responsibility. This was a not so desirable situation here. Okay, but somebody's making their way out of it, and they're, yeah. What else do we got for Aquarius? Okay, Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy you can be dealing with. You can be following your intuition. This is also an energy of being emotionally fulfilled. I was here, I love you. This is a water sign person who loves you, Aquarius. I also hear that this person could adore you. They're really into you. I was hearing emotional healing, like healing your emotions. This is growth as well. This is definitely emotional growth, evolution. I was hearing letting things flow. I was hearing also mastering my emotions. What else is going on with Aquarius? Aquarius, you're turning your back on someone, or somebody has turned their back on you. You could be turning your back towards something that was no longer serving you, or you're turning your back to embark on a new journey, to start something new. All right, somebody's losing sleep, worried, replaying events, thinking about you. So they're losing sleep, or maybe you were in an energy where you were losing sleep and you're like, you know what, no more. I'm not allowing this situation to get the best of me. I'm moving on. I'm doing my thing, okay? There was something that was bothering you, Four of Swords, okay? And now you're getting rest. Okay, what was bothering you maybe could have been the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands, but it's like you're not letting it bother you. You're turning your back away from that. What's this going on with Aquarius? Funeral, it's over. There's an ending here. This funeral is an ending, or there very well could have been a funeral, okay? Not to be doom and gloom, but hey, we all have an expiration date. But yeah, there is some type of ending. There was an ending that took place that was stressing you out here, where you put the situation to rest. You're like, you know what? I'm not going to worry about this anymore. I'm going to follow my dreams and do what I want. Okay, it's going to be my way. I'm going to do my thing. I was hearing F all of you, fuck all of you, okay? So So you could be in this energy like, it's going to be my way or the highway. I'm going to do what I want. Somebody's selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride and ego. Okay, this could be somebody you're dealing with. This can be somebody who's very controlling as well. All right, spiritual chaos, ego death, downward spiral, spiritual awakening. So somebody's on a spiritual path, a spiritual journey. I was hearing somebody's spirits is revealing itself. Okay, so somebody could have like some type of attachment to them. They're just, I don't want to say possessed, but they got some type of attachments here. Somebody's having a spiritual awakening. They're recognizing with who they're dealing with or what they're dealing with. Okay, somebody's practicing self-love, or this is encouragement for you to practice self-love, Aquarius. And somebody is getting married or is married, or there is a marriage that is a strong focus. There's a marriage that could have taught some spiritual lessons, or maybe the marriage was consuming someone. This union was consuming someone, and so they decided to turn to themselves, for self-love, love themselves, put themselves first. Something like that I see here. Okay. I also see that somebody started loving themselves and they became more attractive, or they're, okay, something like that here. All right. Oops. Don't tell me this. Okay. We're still going. All right. Let's close out the reading right now. A message from the mystical moments, okay? Because we're in the season of spring. So what is to come for Aquarius during the season of spring? Please give Aquarius a message. Right. Okay, morning dew girl. Morning dew girl. Are you a dew girl, Aquarius? Are you a dew girl? Let's see. You've been through so much, Aquarius. I feel like for some of you, I do see somebody recognizing or giving you some type of recognition for the hard work. For some of you, you may get up very early and you're like the first one on the job, like you're a self-starter. You're, this is like an energy of just getting shit done. I do see that. Even if you have been weighed down in the process, you've always followed through. I see here. I was hearing the early bird gets the worm as well. Okay, so yeah, I just see opportunity presenting itself to you, Aquarius, but you have to be ready for this opportunity. You have to position yourself for this opportunity. Okay, you can't be lazy. This is no time to be lazy. So the month of, not even a month, but the season of spring is going to bring a lot of blessings to you as long as you are up and ready for it. Like, you have to be on your toes. Okay, there's no sleeping in. You got to be the first one there. You got to be the first one to, initiate. Yeah, and yeah, this very well could be you taking the initiative, being a self-starter. Okay, so this is the end of the reading, Aquarius. I'll be back another time, maybe next month. Who knows? Get those numbers up. Hit the like button. Okay. God bless.